What's going on, y'all? You know where I'm at? You know what I'm about to do. Just play up on the cow. Want to highlight the bros, and especially women. I want to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson and shit she sprint. If you don't know what's been going on, she's a young foundational black American woman from Dallas. She was set to go to the Olympics, but she was smoking on that shit and she tested positive for THC. This is how I feel about it. Is she wrong? Yes, but she already knows that, right? Did she know better? Yes, she did. Should she suffer a penalty for that? Yes, she should. You're an athlete competing at the highest level. You know there are rules and regulations. All right. Do I think she should be banned from competing in the Olympics? Not necessarily. I don't think it should go that far. But I do think that something should happen. Here's the thing. She came out saying that her mother passed a few days prior to that or whatnot. And she ended up smoking the coke with stress, which is understandable. Even though it's understandable, you still have to pay a price. And that's what I want to talk about. Paying the price for the things we do. We're all human, right? You heard that before. We all make mistakes. And I'm gonna treat this video like Sha'Carri is my daughter and I'm her father, and this is what I be telling her. This is what I be telling Kamai. Just because you're sorry for your mistakes does not mean you don't have to pay for it anymore. If you go into a store, you steal something, you get caught, they taking you to the back, about to whisk you off to jail or whatever they're about to do to you, you're sorry. You're probably gonna be in there crying, pleading your case. I ain't gonna do it again, I ain't gonna do it again. I might believe you in that moment, but you still have to pay a price for that. We think men and women think that just because you say you're sorry, that's it. You admit guilt, you admit fault, you admit shame, and that's it. No, that's not it. If I take something from you and you find out about it and I tell you I'm sorry, does that make it right? In some cases it might, but in most cases you still have to pay a penalty for that, whether it's a fine or you gotta sit out like Sha'Carri gotta do. My message to her and people like her, women like her, you can't do that, man. You can smoke the weed, you can say whatever excuse that you want to have, but there's still a price that you have to pay for poor behavior. This right here was just poor behavior. This is the Olympics. And let's not even take it to the Olympics. You're trying to get a job. You're trying to get a job. You know they're gonna piss you, right? You've been chiefing like an Indian for months, for years. Instead of you doing what it took to get clean piss, what did you do? You tried to cheat. You go on YouTube, you look at stuff. We all done it. I've done it. Go on YouTube, you look at quick fixes to clean piss. You go there, you take a piss, you fail. You don't get the job. Do you get to tell that job, hey, I'm just going through a lot of shit right now. My bills past due. My dog died. My mama's sick. This, that, and the third. They'll hear you out. But guess what? You don't qualify for that job anymore because you couldn't meet the basic requirements. And this will happen to Sha'Carri, and this will happen to a lot of us. This will happen to a lot of our women, a lot of our men. I'm talking to black people right now, but if you ain't black, you can listen in, but it's true.
Play me some pimpin', man.
You think you can do what you want to do. Then when it's time to come pay up, you got 100 excuses now. and you think that saying sorry is just gonna rid you of all wrongdoing. Life don't work like that. Sha'Carri is finding out that life don't work like that. And I'm the main guy. I'm the number one guy. I'm always talking about how white supremacy is real. I've never been the one to shy away from that. I've never been the one to say, okay, it ain't white supremacy. Yes, it is in certain aspects. And even in this case with Sha'Carri, it comes into play. But guess what? It's your job as a black person to make sure that they cannot use that against you. It's your job to be on point, to be on your P's and Q's as a black person, to make sure that they cannot pull out any excuse to X you out. And you know what Sha'Carri did? She let them X her out because of the choices that she made. It wasn't no white man, it wasn't no white woman, it wasn't no system. It was you. You did that. No white person told you to hit that blunt. No white person told you to get on TV and talk how you talk without representation. That was all you. Because you felt like you could do it yourself. And you see what happens when you think you can do shit yourself. You get X'd out. So yes, the system comes at play then to where they say, okay, we can use this to ban you. We can use this to put different rules on you. That's when white supremacy comes in. But guess what? If you wouldn't have never tested positive for THC, they wouldn't have had a reason to come in. So whose fault is that? Let's talk about accountability. Yes, she's taking accountability. Yes, she is. But this is for the people that are backing her, that are saying, okay, yes, she should run. She should run. She should run. Do I think she should run? Yes, I do. Personally, I feel like she should run. I feel. But as far as what's right, I think the Olympics made the right choice. I do. You can call me what you want to call me, but it is what it is, man. You can't do what you want to do, get caught, say you're sorry, and then that's it. No, you gotta pay a price. Now, in my personal opinion, would I have canceled her from the whole Olympics? No. I probably would have canceled her from like one event, something like that. One event, two at the max, but you still could come in and do something else. I'll let you do that. But she just got the big head, man, thinking that the Olympics ain't gonna be the same without her. Look, there are a plethora of black people who did not do what she did. Some are from here, from America, some are from other places. They took it serious and they said, okay, if I am gonna hit the weed, I'm gonna wait till after. Or if I am gonna hit the weed, I'm gonna make sure that my piss is clean. She didn't do that. That tells me you didn't take it serious. Whether your mother passed or not. Some people will make the argument that, okay, yes, your mother passed, so that should give you all the more reason to go hard and put your foot in there. That should even give you more reason to do that now. She didn't do that. She chose to do something else. So guess what? The Olympics chose to do what they did. So all in all, the moral of the story, man, make better decisions. And I'm just not talking to y'all, I'm talking to me, because I'm a victim of this too. Like, I still make bad decisions sometimes. We all do. So it ain't even no thing where I'm coming at her like I'm better than you and I'm just wagging my finger. No, I'm talking to everything I'm telling you, I'm treating you like I'm talking to my daughter. There's things I would tell her. You gotta face that music. You wanna be a big girl, guess what? Big girls gotta pay prices. Are you ready to pay that price? If you're not, then don't do stuff that'll put you in a fucked up situation. She put herself in a fucked up situation. It's a bad look for LSU, a bad look for the city of Dallas, but we're still going to support her or whatnot. But this is just a dream deferred. And who knows? Maybe she'll get another chance, maybe she won't. I don't know. But either way, I'm still going to support her, but you know what you did, right? You know you fucked up, right? Anyway, that's my short video for today. Let me go in here and get my day started. Get your ass up.